As Nigeria has consistently and speedily sliding into destruction, every part of our territory is really a shambles, inflicted with heavy presence of insecurity carefully perfected by their presidency from the north to the west and now the eastern region, that is Biafra land. And of course, River State is not exempted with this menace that has been falling Nigeria. The activities, actions, and reactions of the politicians is an evidence that they are working diligently to prove Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB rights. That the zoo will be destroyed in this our era by the time Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB is done with them. The reason of saying this is not far-fetched, as PDP had fractured into factions, Wike's faction and Atiku's faction, and they are working with gross intensity to bring about a witty colossal destruction of the party. Some insiders with different opinion, some said that the party had fractured after Governor Wike's loss of the party's presidential nomination to former Vice President Abubakar. There are fears in Umuobua village in the Omuma local government area of River State after a young man named Mr. Wankwala Udo, who is a member of Atiku's Tog, was shot and stabbed for putting up posters for the People's Democratic Party's Atiku Abubakar in the neighborhood by political thugs of Wike who are allegedly working for the state governor as well, just a Wike. This came in response to accusations made by Wike that Senator Iyorchai Ayu, the PDP's national chairman, had rigged the election in favor of Atiku, a fellow Northerner. He then demanded that Ayu step down from his position, but the national chairman has resisted doing so in the face of party's current dilemma ahead of the general election that will come in 2023. Our prayer that Chukwokika Abiyama continue to put an empty and confuse them, that they will continue to work tirelessly and to help in the destruction of the Zoological Republic. Because we anticipate that this year fallout and cracker between PDP and PDP will hasten issues to bring down the Zoological Republic. May Chukwokika Abiyama continue to do his best. That is why he is called the Almighty. Let the confusion continue to grow high in the camp of the enemy. That is the PDP, which will fast forward the crashing down of the Zoological Republic finally. We are still anticipating that possibly come 2023, there might not be an election the way things are going, because the plans of the Fulanis are still to cause issue, so that at the end of the day, they said zoo is inflicted with insecurity and things are gone out of control. Maybe probably they will declare the zoo as a state of emergency by then, and as such, the current presidency, because that is what they say it is the presidency, the zoo has no president. Possibly by then, the current presidency will equally continue. This is how the Fulanis has planned it. But then we still remain on our toes, on our feet, and believing that the prophecy of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will come true. We are headed to the end of the zoo, and after it, it will be called the end of discussion. On following that, Nigeria courts had earlier today convicted the leader of the scammers group as well as the fraudsters in the Zoological Republic who claimed to be the head of the EFCC. Nigerian High Courts had convicted Anti-Graft Agency Chairman Bawa of contempt of courts, orders his remand in prison. The zoo carefully calculated and created what is called Zoological Republic of Nigeria today. From the beginning of the foundation of Nigeria is faulty. Everything they created in Nigeria, they made it in a way that everything will turn out to fraud. EFCC, that is their first work. They scam people, they fraud them. But today, their boss, their leader, according to High Court in Abuja, they have remanded him in prison because he himself, he is the leader of scammers in Nigeria. Due to his agency's disregard for an early court ruling, the EFCC director was found guilty of contempt of court. In Maitama Federal Capital Territory High Court has found Abdul Sarid Bawa, the head of Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, guilty in the Federal Capital Territory. According to a judgment made by the Justice Chizuboje, Mr. Bawa should be sent to the Kuje Correctional Center for his persistent disobedience of the court's decision. The judge gave the Inspector General of Police the authority to oversee the execution of the court's order. Let's just pause there and reason over what Nigerian government is saying and their courts. If the courts of Nigeria at this point decide to convict the boss of EFCC because he flaunted court's order, he disobeyed it, just like the normal Fulani man he is, then what happened to the boss of the DSS and the DSS themselves, as well as the presidency, who has been flouting court's order for how many years? You have seen that the judicial system in Nigeria is lopsided. They know the ones they favor. But come to think of it, he is still a Fulani. Fulanis are beyond and above law and above courts in the Zoological Republic. If he was to be a different person that is not Fulani, I would have said maybe this will host with. But being the fact that he is a Fulani and he is the head of the EFCC, that is a bygone. Because these are the people who do go and break people's bank accounts and take all the money. They seize people's money. They even delete young guys because they have money. If they see some youths who are millionaires, the EFCC, they will come together with the DSS and delete the person and take up their money. That is why I refer to him as the leader of the scammers in the Zoological Republic. Following that, in a different incident, we won't forget to bring to you the peripheral aspects of the news as regard to the Onitsha incident that took place today. A fire raised down Onitsha chemical markets, deleted about 4 injured others. I will just to bring you a brief story about that. It's a sad news, and of course all of us have to bear it. On following that, the U.S. court has finally sentenced a serial internet fraudster Hushpuppi to 11 years, 3 months in jail. He is going to serve his jail term because of, what he has involved himself in. This is the final result of all this. He is being put behind the bars and he has bagged 11 years, 3 months. Maybe he is going to perfect his skill there before coming out. Again, still in the area of insecurity, we just want to bring it to you so that our people will bear in mind what is going on, because we know, we are of the opinion that the UK, United States, France, they are all involved in what is going on in the Zoological Republic today. UK government has once again warned the citizens of the Zoological Republic and listed about 12 states to avoid in the Zoological Republic, that the people should not be walking towards these states. If UK says about 12 states that people should not go towards these 12 states, which other states is remaining that people can go? And of course, UK, US and France, for some time, including China, they have been snoozing their news as regard to what is going on in the Zoological Republic. Why? Because of the resources they are picking from Biafra land and some other parts of the Zoological Republic. This is the situation of what is going on right now. Well, for the purpose of record and information, these are the states in the Zoological Republic that UK has warned people not to step in. This is Borno State, Yobe State, Adamawa, Gombe, Kaduna, Katsina, Zamfara, and riverine areas of Delta, Bayelsa, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Cross River states. Other parts that they included are Bauchi states, Kano states, Jigawa, Niger, Sokoto, Kogi states within 20 kilometers of the borders within Niger in Kebbi states. Another states include Abia, and as well as non-riverine areas of Delta states. I have mentioned Bayelsa, I've mentioned River states, as well as Plateau states and Taraba states. UK has mapped out those states in the Zoological Republic that say area of high concern and priority, that people should not be heading towards these states at this particular point in time. You ask yourself, what is happening? Why are these states mapped out? Well, of course, you know what is coming up. This is a plan by the Zoological Republic. US is involved, UK is involved, France is involved. Take it to the bank. We are telling you how everything is working. And that is the reason why, as you have seen it now, you see the way the Zoological Republic is deploying their military in Abia, in Imo, in some other parts of Biafra land. Forget about what is going on in the northern parts. They know how they will sort it out because they are the one that is still planning it and executing it. And this is the presidency with their European and Western counterparts that are doing this. We thank you for listening. We will continue updating you as regards to situations of insecurity and other things that are going on in the Zoological Republic, especially in Biafra land. We still want to encourage you to stand tall on your feet, that we are headed towards the restoration of Biafra. And our goal, the key behind the success, is for us to stand tall before our enemies. We want to thank you once again. We maintain and reiterate without owing anyone apology that we are Biafrans, and it is in Biafra land that all of us owes our citizenship, and until Biafra is fully restored, we will not rest. May you remain ever blessed wherever you may be.